my channel. You guys, I have been so sick. The last video I uploaded was after my 3-day trip. I don't even know how I made it through, to be honest. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I had the flu, but when I went to the doctor, it was like sinusitis. My throat was killing me. My ears were clogged. I was a hot mess. Believe me, a hot mess. I've been in my bed for days. I'm still coughing. Now I'm sleeping through the night now. So, and if you guys commented on my last video and I have not answered, that's because I was sick as a dog. But I'm back. Oh yeah, I'm back. And you guys, I am back with some news. And my news is that I am leaving Orlando as a flight attendant. I'm moving my base. I'm switching. I am switching from Orlando into Baltimore. Now, I was based in Baltimore about 7 years ago. No, I'm sorry. No, maybe 3 years ago. Sorry, 3 years ago. And, excuse me, I'm going back. And there's a few reasons why. Let me start, because some of you aren't aware of how we do things in the flight attendant world. Everything is based on seniority when you're a flight attendant. Seniority. I don't care if you're the best flight attendant out there. I don't care if you're the worst flight attendant. It doesn't matter. So we're all treated as equals in the flight attendant world. So no one's gonna pass you over for a promotion, because they can't do it, because it's all based on seniority. So in Orlando, for my company, Orlando is a very senior base. And although I've been flying for almost 8 years, going on 8 years, I have no seniority. As you guys have seen in my videos, I sit ready reserves. My airline, we call it ready reserves or reserves, all the time. Well, I shouldn't say all the time. That's not fair, is it? Every other month. It just seems like, it's like I seem to film only when I'm on reserves, it seems like. So, yeah, and after a while, you know, you pay your dues as a flight attendant. When you're hired on board, you do whatever it takes. If you have to sit reserves, you have to sit reserves. That's all there is to it. Yes, I can stay here in Orlando and be on reserves for a very long time, because the senior flight attendants, I mean, they have 25 plus years, way ahead of me. So because I'm not a huge fan of ready reserves, I decided to switch my base, because in Baltimore, I will have more seniority. That means I will no longer sit ready reserves. So when I do flight attendant vlogs, you guys, you really won't see reserves ever, if I can help it, ever. Now, some of you are saying, like, why would you want to commute? And I know some of you flight attendants out there that are watching, girl, are you crazy? But I mean, well, you all understand me, but why would you want to commute? It seems like it's better to stay where you are, working reserves, and there's no commute, because if you're not aware, commuting can be a freaking nightmare, you guys. Nightmare, depending on where you live and where you're trying to get to. But for me, I'm a little bit fortunate. My mom and my oldest daughter live up in the DC area, so I can go to my mom's. I don't need a crash pad. Maybe every once in a while, I'll probably grab a hotel, depending on what time I get in from a trip. But yes, I made my decision to go to Baltimore. I don't want to sit reserves anymore. I'm drained from it. I truly am drained. Nothing against, you know, a company has to do what a company has to do. They definitely need people sitting ready reserves. But if you have a choice, I mean, come on now. I got a choice. Since I have a choice, I'm leaving. I'm going. If you have any questions about the reserve life, I will put out there content about being a commuting flight attendant. A commuter I will be again, which I was once. And I'll have a little bit more information. Also for my trips, which makes it so great. I will pretty much have the flexibility to pick trips that I want to fly, places I want to go, rather than I'm giving a trip on ready reserves and may not be a place I want to go. But I do understand the nature of the beast. I truly do. I'm not complaining, you guys. I'm not complaining. But if someone puts a choice in front of your face, if they dangle it like a carrot, come on now. You know you're going to go for it too. So yes, I'll be going to Baltimore. Again, if you have any questions about reserve life or the commuting life, hey, hit me up below. Comment below. I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. Again, I'm getting over being sick. I will get to your questions that you've all asked on the last flight attendant video, and I think probably the one before that too. I'll get around to that. And I will do another video answering those questions that you all put out there in the comments, because sometimes other people may want to know the answers also to the questions that you've asked me. So I will do that. Again, thank you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate that. And also, because I'll be in Baltimore, my oldest daughter, as some of you know, is a flight attendant for another airline. And we do plan on doing a mother-daughter video together. Probably not a vlog, but a video question answered. Of course, she's considerably younger than me. So those of you that have questions about being in that age group, you can ask her. Those of you that are in my age group, you can ask me. So, okay. Thank you guys. I'll see you in a couple days with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome here, where we discuss travel and food and the flight attendant life. Take a seat, grab a cup of coffee, tea. Hey, come along on the journey with us. Again, you guys take care. Oh, and for those of you that have been with me, as always, thank you so much. Have a good night. Yes, it's at night. You guys, my lighting is horrible. Usually when I film something, I'm in front of natural light, but it's nighttime. Thank you guys so much.